This is the new look of Movies 14. They're getting a whole new makeover around here, and I am here today to see The Revenant, the first of two movies that I'm going to be seeing this week because I'm doing weekly movies. I missed one last week. First week was The Hateful Eight. Last week is going to be The Revenant, and this week I'm seeing The Big Short, so that makes 3 movies in 3 weeks. I'm excited about this. I'm also excited for the new developments here. Did I mention the comfy seats in my last video? I know I did. It has beautiful seats. You guys probably actually can't see the seats behind me, but they're all super comfy, and like maybe you can see those seats, maybe a little bit, but yeah, this is what we got. It's great. It's the best. I love it. I just saw The Revenant. Insert obligatory Leonardo DiCaprio Oscar joke here. Let's start with what I liked about the film. What I liked was that, A, it's a very pretty film, and even when it gets to the really gory, hard-to-watch shots, it's still really pretty, which is a real accomplishment in terms of cinematography and photography and all that. I appreciated the use of indigenous languages. As a history nerd who's taken some Native American studies classes, I can really appreciate the film for that. I think the main theme of the film, or the thing it was trying to get us to do, was to get us into the shoes of the Leonardo DiCaprio character, who is, trying to survive after being mauled by a bear in the winter in the mountains. And it did this. The main way the movie did this was by having a lot of close-ups to get you really invested in the characters and get you to really connect with them. And also, Iñárritu's long shots really work well here. I know that in Birdman, which I haven't seen, it was kind of a gimmick, the whole long shot thing. But here, when you see a whole 2-minute shot of a man crawling for, 50 yards, it really hammers home the whole injured, in pain man thing. So that was a really good thing. But on to what I didn't like, or what I kind of wished it had been. I kind of wish there had been a more cohesive theme throughout the whole thing. Or I guess it kind of had a cohesive theme. I wanted a better theme, though. The theme seemed to be, looking at the indomitability of the human spirit, and look how he remains unbroken throughout all these hardships. And, even though survival is really hard, but he keeps going. Also, look how bad we are to the Indians. But those themes, which are fine themes, I kind of wish they'd added something more to those themes. They'd added their own personal touch to make them different than the normal ones of those we hear. Like, a good example of this, I think, which is kind of a relevant one, is Kung Fu Panda, which had, sort of the theme of you can do amazing things if, you just believe in yourself, sort of, which is something we hear all the time. Like, the Lego movie did it pretty well, but I think Kung Fu Panda did it really well. It added its own sort of message to that, added a flavor of its own, and made it really resonate that way. So I kind of wish The Revenant had done that, which, I mean, I guess it's okay that they didn't. I guess every movie doesn't have to have an earth-shattering, mind-blowing theme behind it, but what's the point of making a movie if you don't? Seriously. I don't see why you would ever make a film unless you wanted to, shatter the minds of the people watching it. But for what it was fine, I guess. It was very pretty, very artful, really made you feel like, you were in cold mountains. That was really good on their part. I guess I just kind of wish it had a little bit more. It was trying too hard to be art and not really being art enough. So, I guess those are my thoughts. If you want to see it, that's fine. And yes, I am filming this shirtless. So, yeah. Take it for what it's worth.